Troy Williamson defends his British Super Welterweight Championship against the pretty boy Josh Kelly. Who wins? Find out Friday, December the 2nd, 9 p.m, live and free on Channel 5.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here in Sunderland, delighted to be joined by the British Super Welterweight champion Troy Williamson. Troy, little shakedown in the ring for your public workout. Fight week is here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great, Andy. Can't wait to rock and roll now. Just counting down the days.
Before this fight was made, you called for this fight. You thought that you and Josh Kelly, two North East fighters going at it, would be a great for British boxing. I mean, from the outside looking in, I've asked a lot of fighters here today on the undercard, and I've asked their opinions on the fight. And I think every single one, 100% success rate, and everyone's saying it's a 50-50 fight. Josh Kelly, you sit on the fence, they don't know what's going to happen in this fight. When you hear that, these the type of fights that you want to be in, these 50-50 fights that no one can pick a winner?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I've been calling for years. I've been wanting these big fights. And we've been offered some big fights. I've took every single one. I've never backed down in a challenge, and here we are in like you say, a 50-50 fight. It's huge for British boxing, not just the North East, and I'm really looking forward to getting in there and getting the job done.
I mean, there's bragging rights being that you are from the North East, Darlington, Sunderland, in Newcastle. I don't know what the dynamics is like with that. Like, you've got all these North East fighters, I know you don't like each other, Sunderland like Newcastle and all this stuff, but for you, how big a fight is this for the North East?
Massive, but you are looking at the King of the North, and I'm going to be victorious on the night. And yeah, there is bragging rights. Like I said, I've called it the King of the North, so yeah, let's go.
I'm from the North.
North East.
I like that. Yeah, I like your British title, you defend your British title again, and I mean, where do you go beating somebody like Josh Kelly? Do you defend it again, or are you looking for these European fringe world level fights?
I'd love to defend it again, because that'd be my third defence, and then obviously I would win the British title outright. Something that I've always dreamed on doing. It's one of my goals. And then after that, obviously push on to closing on a world title shot, maybe the European or even like the international route. So who knows? Obviously, get rid of Josh Kelly first, and we're in for an exciting future.
You said get rid of Josh Kelly. Can you stop Josh Kelly? Can you get the stoppage in this fight?
Yeah, I can stop anybody at 11 stone. As my record shows, I've got 14 knockouts out of 19 wins, so I carry power in both hands, and I do think if I clip Josh Kelly, I think he will go to sleep.
Have you two ever came across each other in the amateur scene or anywhere before? Have you sparred with each other before? Is there anything that you can take from, not just obviously Josh Kelly's past fights and stuff like that, but have you had any interactions with Josh prior to this fight?
Yeah, just spars. I've had previous spars in the amateurs. He was always a weight below me in the amateurs, but can't take nothing away from spars. You've got big head guards on, you've got 16-ounce gloves, 3 rounds. So yeah, you can't take nothing away from the fight. It's from a spar. It's completely different amateur boxing to professional boxing. Professional boxing is all about great determination and heart, and that's one thing I think he lacks is heart. And we're going to see on Friday night.
I mean, again, it's a big fight for the North East, but it's a big fight for British boxing live on Channel 5. When you get these big fights for these young British fighters, do you feel any pressure on yourself to go out there and perform and get a big win to propel yourself into that sort of stratosphere of like I said to you, that fringe world level?
No, not at all. Obviously, the hard work's been done. I know there's no stone left unturned, so it's just a case of going out there and performing, and that's all I need to do.
Why were you calling for the Josh Kelly fight when he moved up to super welterweight? Is it just a fight that you thought would be good for the North East? I mean, why Josh Kelly, so to speak?
I wasn't called for it. I think somebody mentioned it to me and mentioned would I be interested in fighting him, and I just thought it's a stupid question because I'll fight anybody, and I've said it before and I've said it for the last couple of years. Fight anybody. His name got mentioned. And yeah, obviously I thought, yeah, why not? Let's make it happen. It was meant to be JJ Metcalf. He withdrew from the purse bid. Josh Kelly was next in line. Here we are.
Troy, you've never been. Look, going back to the last two fights, the Cheeseman fight especially and stuff like that. You're never in a dull fight. Do you know what I mean? You've always bringing that action. Josh Kelly's got that style where he, you know what I mean. I think your two styles are going to gel well on Friday night. So, with that being said, can we see another exciting fight on Friday?
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, obviously, I bring excitement. So yeah, you're going to see excitement and you're going to see fireworks on Friday night.
What can the fans on Friday watching on Channel 5 and in that Utilita Arena in Newcastle, what can we all expect from Troy Williamson?
A big win.
Big win. Right, Troy, listen, I know you've just done your workout there, you've got another interview, you've got a couple of more interviews to do, so enjoy fight week and I'll catch you tomorrow at the press conference.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
Cheers, Troy. Thank you, mate.
Midnight on Channel 5. Troy Williamson defends his British Super Welterweight Championship against the pretty boy Josh Kelly. Who wins? Find out Friday, December the 2nd, 9 p.m, live and free on Channel 5.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife and saying completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.